My name is Louis L. Reed. I served nearly 14 years in federal prison, and I have the privilege of leading our empathy network.
Dream Corps Justice is an organization committed to transforming the criminal legal system in the United States by empowering people who are most directly impacted by mass incarceration. The Day of Empathy is the largest day of criminal justice advocacy in the country. And we're going to be having events in more than 40 states and a big national summit with leaders from the criminal justice movement coming together.
We thought, what if we picked one day and tried to have one of the biggest national days of action on criminal justice in the history of the country and let everybody just shine a light on the incredible work that we're doing, the powerful stories that we're telling.
The goal is to bring awareness to this bipartisan initiative to reduce our incarcerated populations by 50% over the next 10 years. I wanted to get involved after hearing powerful personal stories from people like Louis L. Reed, but it's going to take all of us to make a difference.
Our country is divided, our schools are underfunded, our prisons are overcrowded, our communities are underserved, and our souls are desperate for relief. We need social and criminal justice reform more now than ever. We need solutions more now than ever. We need empathy more now than ever.
As our nation heals from divisiveness and turmoil, we know empathy is the cornerstone to unite us all. And that's why I'm participating in the Day of Empathy.
We want to arrive at a space of redemption as it relates to economic opportunity, as it relates to second chance opportunity, as it relates to people who want a springboard to success.
As a woman who was previously incarcerated, starting the organization, it wasn't because of what I felt was going to happen to me. There were so many women who were inside that did not have the same opportunities or the privilege that I had even being released from prison. People were scared to be released.
It's one thing to pass the legislation, but you still need to make me human at the end of that. Yeah. Okay, just because you pass a law, but then you still keep me in a cage. Yeah. I'm still not free, even though I'm walking around.
We have a social and criminal justice crisis in this nation, and the effects of this crisis reach into every aspect of our society. And when we keep those closest to this problem away from access to power and resources, we cannot succeed.
We shouldn't forget that the power of the truth, the way these rules and these laws impact real people, when that lands, people will sometimes wake up out of years of slumber and say, wait a minute, this is going on? Oh, we could just make that little change and this would happen? It lands really hard with people.
For years now, there's been momentum building towards bipartisan solutions for criminal justice reform. I think this is a critical year for showing that no matter what your political background is, you recognize that the system is broken and it needs to change.
It is our responsibility to work in a bipartisan fashion towards issues of justice, because the issue of justice is not a partisan issue. It is actually a nonpartisan issue. And if we attack it right, we can't go wrong.
This is a humanitarian issue. It's beyond being just a social issue. These are human beings that we're talking about. These are your brothers. These are your sisters. These are your kinfolks. This is us.